image though. Like, you know, it shows like a more human side. I mean, it is good. Like, yeah, she's like dancing. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, shit, but yo,
It's
like, there's
not
this
nice,
lady that's
but
gonna run for.
90% of this.
Yo, there's this lady that's gonna run for president over here. Her name's Elizabeth Warren, and she made this video where she's just at home and with her husband drinking a beer, and it's so cringy because she's trying so hard to seem normal. Like like it's a video of her being normal, and she can't be she might like it's trying to make her seem more human, like more like one of us, and it's just so cringy because she's having such a hard time just appearing normal, doing normal things. Like, oh my god, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It is scripted. Like, dude, her husband comes in and she's like, "Oh, it's good to have you here." Like, well, he's your husband. No shit, it's good to have him. He's just your home. You're fucking home. No shit, it's good to have him there. He's your husband. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly.
This is his house.
Exactly,
this is
dude.
his house as
It's
well.
his house. Like, what? Yeah, like it's just retarded, man.
Long time no speak.
Makes no sense. Yeah, like, dude, for real. Like, they must hate each other. Like, oh my god, who knows? I think that just, but who knows? What'd you say?
How long in
it, Callum? How long are you gonna be, pal? Oh wait, so
Callum, is it? Just now. Just now. Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine.
Ollie, I better change my glider. I don't want it to be going.
Like, we're trying to be discreet and move on across the map.
You know, there's that glider that makes like loads of sound. Yeah, the music one. We were trying to hide in a tree. We were trying to hide in a tree.
Oh, I've got rid of that now.
Alright. I just wanted to mute everybody in the party so I could let you guys watch. Oh, too late. I shouldn't have did that. Too late. I was trying to mute everybody so we could watch the cutscene, but...
45. I want to put him down in one round. Of yours anyway.
Man, I hate this. Here it is.
Says, Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr.
Alright, I'm gonna unmute them then, since...
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worried.
Like it or not,
What are the Europa
we're a
League games today?
couple now. People
Are
judge me
Arsenal
with
playing
you on
in
my
Chelsea?
arm the same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Is that my upgraded outfit?
Roy.
Look, it's
Look at his outfit.
My beard's bigger than yours.
Bust in there and find the goddamn.
It's not the only thing that's bigger. Once you get XP boosts, then look, once you get a certain number of XP, then you can get it.
Oh, the shit's about to kick off.
Ollie, Karen, if you go into your locker, press on the
recovered the
thing,
morphine.
and then press
Some of it might be unaccounted
edit
for,
style.
so what?
There's loads of
That's life.
styles to it.
We did our job.
And once you earn a certain amount of
Closing
XP
one
with a
case opens
character,
another.
then you can like upgrade it and that.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deal's being done right now will change the face of LA forever. And we're wasting our time on some hump.
I got 1 second on my own.
Someone's little girl.
The second I got with Joel.
Visit the
was
morgue
right
at
on
the
my
end of the
own.
month when the
I
John
had
and
it.
Jane does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155.
No, not that game.
Unit to handle code 3.
Like the game before I went for dinner.
You can drive.
Alright, we're just gonna mute them for a little while. They're all playing like Fortnite and shit, so they're gonna be doing a lot of talking. Figure we'll mute it up a little bit, you know. You know what I'm saying.
11K calling KGPL. We'll take the 484.
I try to take care of my audience. Say.
11K, see the man. Citizen reports at 484 just occurred at 3155 West 4th Street. 11K, handle code 3.
You gotta help me,
The
officer,
Badger
please.
game.
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
Fleeced you, sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car! Shit, come on, let's get out.
Oh, come on, guys.
Wake up, Cole.
No. Fuck you, Roy.
Careful.
I could have tried to pin him up last time.
Twist the line.
Come on, crash. Crash. Not you, Cole. Not you.
These people!
Now, wasn't that a stupid thing to do?
Here we go. Good shit. How far are we? We're pretty damn far.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, we'll have him drive.
Yeah, I don't need it. I've got two, but I just haven't applied them yet.
Oh, I think this is a DLC case.
Yeah, I've got a spare slot.
Second floor. Apartment 6.
I've got a spare slot.
Floor, apartment 6.
Thanks.
Second floor, apartment 6.
Where's the other quad crusher, Karen? No. Alright, dibs. For going on the cat back with Karen.
You on the back of it, you smell like poo.
That I
Bukowski.
did.
Oh
Good
no.
to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Rusty.
Oh, there
Can
is
we get on?
Relax, Rusty.
Where's the medic kits then?
26 years old, fashion model.
Well,
Found in the
I don't know,
tub
I
by
just wanna take
cleaning
some.
lady, Mrs.
Oh.
Reynolds. She called it in.
Got two spare slots.
We heard Carruthers thinks.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Oh my
Here,
god.
here. Mal is 100%
Whoa.
murder.
Whoa.
Alright.
Wanna take a look around?
Once again, I had to mute
Sure.
them.
Go right ahead.
Now, as I approach the scene, pro smoking green got my eyes closed. Oh shit.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around.
26-year-old fashion.
Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Jeez. This ain't a suicide. There's no way this is a suicide. She's too messed up, man. What is all this stuff? Come on.
A very unusual ring.
Poor girl.
It could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Poor girl. Black sapphire ring. Jeez, those are bite marks,
Bruising
dude.
on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Those are bite marks,
Very good.
dude.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Scumbags. Why are so many women dying in here?
Junk.
In LA, man. Huh? Uniform of some sort?
Quality English smoking jacket.
Oh, a men's
I
smoking
don't know
jacket.
anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Barbiturates.
Looks like barbiturates.
Got anything on the nightstand?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh, wait. He said what else is rattling around in this thing? Yep. Julia Randall.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Benzodrine. Got something else. Not here. Now, as I approach the scene, I smoking green, got my eyes closed. So cold on my foes, I make them die froze. Watch me make them bleed, make them cheat. Help me with it, got me painting pictures of a meal ticket, help me get it. See me and pray for options, but the pressure's non-stop. The pistol pop it and watch his body drop. I'm a lethal threat, watch me hit yourself, flash on blast.
This is all top end of town stuff.
With my man,
Gives us somewhere to look.
Do it for Puffy Plus, looking for Pump the Bus. If you ain't screaming West Side, you could get the fuck on. Oh, looks like we're gonna have something in the back of one of these pictures. It's gonna be this one.
Beautiful girl.
Middle's too obvious. Oh no, it is the
Certainly
middle.
not from the Sears catalog.
Middle's not too obvious. It's so obvious, it's obvious.
It's been a modeling assignment.
Poor girl. Oh.
It's
The
place to
ass
start.
scene. 6582 Hollywood Boulevard. I'm working Tuesday, 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company? Question mark. Ask for Miss Randall. Whoa. XXX. Julia. Oh, snap. Oh. She was into the females. She was into
Detective
the
Phelps.
female
I'm here
variety.
to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson. I'm just
Fun, the
so
son of a bitch that
shocked.
did this.
I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am.
It's okay, man.
Who needs to be notified?
It's okay.
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order.
True.
Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Alright, so what was the victim's state
Was
of
Miss
mind?
Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Oh, really? Because it seems to me, by the pills we've been finding all over the place, she had some trouble sleeping.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sleeping pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
I don't think so.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Really? Really?
Why are you lying to me,
What about that
Mrs.
smoking
Reynoldson?
jacket, man?
Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead.
Oh, she wasn't into the female
You can't
variety.
prove that.
Whatever. Alright. Sleeping jacket. Or smoking
Who
jacket.
owns the
sleeping
smoking jacket?
The fuck's a
I
sleeping
wouldn't like
jacket?
to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's.
Mr.
An
Henderson.
older man, very distinguished looking.
Oh, sugar guy.
He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What's your relationship with the victim?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Oh, really? That sounded awfully unsure.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Nope.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Alright. What now, Roy?
Advice?
You want to go digging around in drains trying to support Mal's theory? You go ahead. I'm not getting my hands dirty.
Okay. Whatever, Roy. I ain't even like you anyway.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Alright, let's go.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Come on, hurry up, Roy. Alright, oh shit. Did we not get everything in there? Looks like we didn't get everything in there. Whoa. Good thing we, dude, I'm
Mal will be
glad.
pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Good. That was close. Hurry up, Phelps. Damn, dude. Alright, whatever. Phelps wants to take a little jog. I'm holding R2. Run. Whatever.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car. Whoops. LAPD, I need your car, now. Police emergency, out of the car.
Seems like I've registered all these cars.
I'm going to have to ask you to get out of the car, now.
When is America gonna
Dude, this is gonna be tough to get the last 13
I
cars.
need this vehicle. Police business.
So I don't think there's any more secret cars. It takes two to make a thing go right. Commercial clinic of Dr. Stoneman, Julia Randall's prescribing physician. Oh, we got a street crime. You know what that means, Roy?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the 211.
11K, 211 in
Commies.
What have we got?
3 guys tried to knock the place over and got jumped. Now they got a half dozen patrons and staff for insurance.
Do we know the situation inside?
2 inside covering the hostages, plus this charmer at the front door. We need to do something about him now, sir. He won't negotiate, and he'll kill this poor bastard if we don't put him down.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Hurry! There's still someone in there!
Shoot me! Shoot me! I was just gonna run in there, hopefully draw the fire off any hostages. Shoot at me! Shoot at me! Good job, Phelpsy. Good job.
Car
That should be
11K.
30. 30
Code
out of
4
40.
at Hollywood First National Bank, corner of Hollywood and Highland. Suspects are down. I need an ambulance and notify the coroner.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at Hollywood First National at the corner of Hollywood and Highland.
Yes, sir. Can I get my thrill? You know you want some more, girl. So come on. Let's get blown.
Bukowski,
Hollywood
Galloway,
Boulevard.
quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
That's one way to put it. Dr. Stoneman's practice. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, I might need that truck, dude. I don't know if I got the low bed like that. Please, no. Alright.
LAPD! Police emergency!
I need the gun in the glove compartment to shoot you!
How many times am I gonna run into this guy? Yes! 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 I was gonna say, dude, I'm not sure if I got the low bed before.
LAPD!
Good.
I need to take your car.
Wordy, wordy, wordy. Good-ish, good-ish. 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 Yeah, it's Stoneman.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Stoneman, 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Oh, if I was in black and white, that would look cool. Let's see if we can do it. No. Gameplay. Oh, display. Duh. Tuesday. Oh, okay. It was a quiet Wednesday. 5 o'clock. I was in the office.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like...
Alright, that's enough of black and white. I think it's cool that they have it. I'm glad like that you can play like that if you want. I just prefer color.
Wait.
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, detective?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you have access to my patient records?
Nope, but I have access to this Benzedrine prescription from July of '46.
Doctor?
That's a damn near year. That is a year.
As you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
How about any additional medication?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch. What do you think?
The only lead we have is the dress store, Cole. Let's go back. The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Oh yeah, we gotta set our location. Doi! Alright, someone left the party, so there'll be less people talking. Okay. Okay. That's less people.
Oh, that's a massive L.
Have you noticed how Croker's
less
only
people
pull
talking
out
on my
the
stream now.
physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a
We don't
right
have
to
that
keep
much better than
private.
you, to be honest.
Until it
Just
gets
had
in the
an
way of
RPG.
police work.
What'd you say?
I'm talking to Karen.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Take it
only
infantry
private
rifle,
when it
not a
suits
chug
them.
truck when you've got fucking.
Alright, I'm just leaving them muted.
A couple of drinks and every doctor
Sorry,
I've met
guys.
will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
We'll wait till someone else leaves the party, till they're done playing Fortnite. I prefer Blackout, personally.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
No.
We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
No, she did.
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
What did she say? Oh, okay.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
What was your relationship with the victim?
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are you informed of Mr. Henderson?
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
She was so full of life.
Yeah. Sucks.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Hollywood receiving. Investigate Hollywood morgue. Roy, you're driving.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Hollywood Police Station.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
And in Roy Earl speak, that means we'll make a scumbag out of you yet. We'll make a deceitful, dishonest piece of shit out of you yet. Working hard, dude. 327. Okay, there's the morgue. Man, I am not used to walking in here. Oh, station's that way, that's why. No? Which way's the morgue? Oh, it is that way. Wow, I read it the complete wrong way. I've never heard.
Cole, Roy, I have some
Whoa.
information for you.
Whoa.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 Syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
Wow.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Dead. Dead, dead, and dead. Oh, poor girl.
Sorry, I don't
harmonica?
play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Huh. Interesting.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send them over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door.
Henry Arnett.
Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Why are we still in here, though? The fuck, man? Why is it still telling me to go to receiving, though?
Seems like a decent guy. Hey! This guy's got a screw loose.
I'm so confused, dude. Why is it telling us to go here?
Jesus H. Christ!
Thousands wouldn't.
Interview 2. Alright, so he's in that room, but I'll see if this guy... Oh, nobody has anything
Arnett
to
is
say?
in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
What was your relationship?
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective.
Statement.
I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Oh, really?
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Yeah, alright, dude, come on, bruh.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that desk.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
That's Kelso's.
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa.
That's Kelso's
couple other
unit.
Places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That's Kelso's unit, the 6th Marines.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him.
Oh.
Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Reckless back.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
He's gonna cross the street if I remember correctly. I failed this mission 10 million times on my first playthrough. There goes that van. I'm glad I got that already, because I'd have been like, no, no, it's right there. I need that van. Dude, did he see me there? Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't see me right there.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
No, Phelps. Like, if I would have listened to him, he would have fucking saw me right there. Go, Phelps, go. Hawaii.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Dude, if you have to get out of town and you had money, why don't you just like take a flight to somewhere really
Yes, sir.
close?
To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
Ooh,
God.
Trophy. Nice. Nice. All right, good.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Dearest Beverly, with love and affection, always, whatever that letter is. Got a call, aren't I? Alright, we're gonna drive there.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Alright, there we go. Huh?
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Oh, I guess I don't have to call R&I anymore. Hollywood Knife Beat. Sunset.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
That cop just died.
Yeah, we need another gun over here.
I was gonna say, that cop better not fucking die.
Are you trying to get yourself killed? Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie. The Get Willie G Laid Fund.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of...
No.
Guy's a bum. His office is up front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town. Tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of it.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, boy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Ha!
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
You read all about it, fool. Conflat it all to heck. Extra, read all about it.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Yeah, Phelpsy
A
poo.
hopped-up model, a cat, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the three...
Yeah, dude, I was sorry.
Arnett, blah, blah. Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps.
Oh, well.
Listen to your
It's
old
too late
pal
now.
Rusty. Or should I say
Yeah, you can
fit?
move it. All this shit. I fell asleep for a while. Did you?
Yeah, I was gonna like hit you up around like 12:30.
Yeah, I was looking out for the text. I wasn't sure if you were going to, because sometimes when you gotta go to work, you'll. I was going to text you too.
Yeah, like I would have been up probably like an hour ago, but I kept doing like I'd wake up and then fall right back to sleep. Wake up, I'm like, dude, I need to get the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, just need to get them. How long do you plan on chilling?
Maybe for a little while, like a couple hours, I guess.
Because I'm thinking about going to the comic book store or like to the bookstore, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Put some AM socks on.
I wouldn't call him that.
What do you care? Doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
I think I'm farther than I was on my first playthrough of the remaster.
Oh, look. Both, yeah.
Okay, both. Did you do the one with the dead, like, model? That's the one I'm on.
I think so. I'm on the last vice case.
Last vice, yeah. Oh, I got that truck. Remember that van? That, like, minivan thing that when you had the controller, I was like, oh, stop and get that.
Yeah.
And then it was gone. Just got that today.
Nice.
Just saw it again today. And I just saw another one on a mission. I was like, wow, it took me that long to see another one. Then I see...
Rockstar for you.
Yeah.
Like in GTA, you're like, I can't find this car on the street,
Yeah.
but once you're in one, you see them everywhere.
Everywhere, dude. Yeah. I'm not sure now what I want to do, because my original plan after this was to stream Red Dead 2, but I might stream Odyssey. But I have to play through Red Dead 2 again anyway.
Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I was thinking about starting over, but I'm like, eh.
What, Red Dead?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to, like, continue what I'm doing.
Yeah.
We appear to have recovered some
I remember this bitch.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Alright, apparently this is the second to last. Okay.
What would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the
You'll drive
detective
some
address,
chick.
please?
You'll drive some chick in this mission to like in someone's apartment.
Okay.
And you just can't get any car damage on the ride there.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Good looking, because I would have forgot all about that. Alright, list of stolen items.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what
Yeah,
wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth...
I don't know, dude. I'm not sure, because, the Talon's in there. I was flipping through, I saw the Talon. I was like, oh my god, yes. And, that's... You didn't read the City of Al, so... I won't go any farther. But it's basically like, while Batman's doing his shit in Forever Evil, like, this is what's happening in Gotham. Like, a war breaks out between the rogues, basically, like, of Batman. So.
$5,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Did you?
Maybe like, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I was pooping at work.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I put it on. I was like,
what's up, guys?
We recovered the cigarette case from a party.
Yeah.
No one knows the real value of an item better than
Did you see the guy that fucking commented and disliked all our videos? I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, idiot. Yeah. I went on the other, ready? Because this is what, after I read all of them, the first one I read was fucking, shit.
Taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Alright, so... Alright, what about burglary incident?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
Yeah, I was a poser. What the fuck are you
A
talking
terrible
about?
night.
Poser.
At least a year ago.
I've been called
But
some
let's
fucked up
not
shit
go
in my
into
life.
that.
Poser.
Let's talk about what you
That's the
recovered.
most fucked up shit I've heard in my life.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no.
Take back that
I was at a
Arkham John.
social function held
that?
by a
Oh, I put it back.
Oh, you put it-
and
okay.
his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
That I commented on that you were like.
Hello, detectives.
It was like.
What is going on?
Man, like,
Yeah,
doing
to ask
this and
exactly
that,
the same question.
You have met my
I was
daughter.
watching the first like
This
5
morning
minutes
at
of
work.
it. Yeah, dude, like you hear it's like talking, you hear it go.
Mother and father.
I know. I hear all that shit, dude. All that shit. That's why I keep like
some of the things that were
the
stolen.
one video you
What
could
did
hear me
you find?
breathing before it got started, and then like and then it was like,
What
and
are
then
you
it went
talking
away. I
about?
was like, fuck.
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous
I
allegation.
already interviewed
Yes, it
her.
is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
That's right.
All right, right here.
Yep. It's kind of far.
Okay. Fuck am I going? Oh, yo, if they have extra tickets when we get tickets to a Phil's Gate, like, look, I think
That's my
Dave's gonna try to
fiancé you're
get
making
tickets for, like,
frivolous
everybody at
accusations
work. And I said,
And
if there's,
Randall was
if
obviously
there's
his
any
partner.
extra tickets, let me know.
But
Like,
neither
if
of them
there
are the
are
type
you
to
down to
break
go?
apartments.
Yeah. All right, cool.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
All right, I don't think I got to this point, so I don't think there's a chance I've got this trophy. So I gotta really like.
Zoom in.
Dude, I took a street crime call that went all the way from Hollywood all the way downtown to the bottom of the mountain.
Damn.
I drove the whole, because every time I was going to stop and I was going to go, just tell fucking Rusty to drive, because I think I was on homicide. And like I was just like, nah, it's only got to be a little bit farther. And I finally checked the map when I got there. I literally drove the whole map, basically. Like,
You don't realize, like, the map doesn't look that big. When
yeah,
you look at
dude,
it,
it's
like
huge.
the map.
Yeah,
But when you drive it,
it's
dude, it's
huge. Up. This is. I don't know if this is Rockstar's biggest map, like land-wise. You know, like with wildernesses and all that shit included in the other ones.
It's so dumb. I did it too.
Fuck, man.
The one time I did is, like, I got close too. I was right there. But it was because I was driving too slow and being too careful.
Yeah.
That, like, other cars were going too fast, so they were like...
Yeah.
But you were driving at a great speed. Like,
fucking... Dude, I have no problems doing this, ever. You know, until I actually have to try to do it. Like... This'll help. Fuck.
Gotta do that bitch.
Yeah. Where are we going, dude?
I was looking at my captures for Xbox, and like you could see like people like who viewed it or whatever.
Yeah.
The one that I got most views on was a video. It was like 61 views, and it was when I downloaded a community creation, Kenny Omega. Like when his entrance came in, I like recorded it and stuff. You were like, "How did you get that?"
Really?
It was a community creation. Dude.
Yeah.
I literally went and downloaded.
Yeah. Damn.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
That's why I do like streaming this stuff, because you assume everybody else has to know everything, but some people don't. Some people like just got the game for the first time, like you know, or a lot younger than you, and they weren't around when it first came out. And they just got it, like or something. You know.
$25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Cigarette lighter for a cigarette case for Braget.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawn broker.
Cigarette
No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied. I have another question.
Your daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Yeah, because he was going to steal himself, probably.
Burglary.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house where the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a
Heavens,
by
no.
Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
You don't say.
I returned home and all of
You
my
don't
things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom.
Be on sale, please.
The department will get in touch to let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
Dude, I'm waiting for
You
DC
see,
to put
Phelps?
their comics
That's
on
why you
sale.
get the
There's a
drinks
couple of them I
Hello,
want to
Mother.
get.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
I want to get
That's my
Shazam
daughter.
Volume 1.
This morning at work.
I want to get this Flash John.
Oh, mother and father
His
divorced.
whole rogues gallery. Very much better.
Detectives.
Yeah, honestly,
recovered
dude, I
some
didn't
of
even
the
know that
things
movie was
that
coming
were
out
stolen.
until,
What did you
like,
find?
you know, like I
A sapphire
wanted to.
ring. The corpse
I went to the showcase.
What are you talking about?
More of like a
Your engagement
comedy,
ring,
like
Miss
not like
Swanson.
a comedy. Like
Would you be surprised to know that it was
like,
part of the
more
proceeds of
that
the
type dude.
burglary?
I don't think so, dude. I think at one
That's an
point he was more
outrageous
popular than
allegation.
Batman and
Yes, it
Superman.
is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's
When I
place.
saw
and
the
sort this
preview,
mess
I was
out.
like,
It's like I don't like that dude.
he's like a kid or something. I don't know. Yeah.
This is the video. Hold on, it might have been 2K like 16 or something. I think we got that king.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
There's no music even in his entrance. He's just standing on stage.
Yeah.
And everyone's just cheering.
Yeah.
I'm missing something here.
That's sick.
Arnett is obviously arranging the burglary.
And dude, people
That's
don't
my
know.
fiancé
People
you're
play
making
2K and don't
scurrilous
know about
accusations
community
about.
creations.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
But neither of them are the
Make
type
that
to creep
shit,
with
yeah.
partners.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
We want this trophy. We want this trophy. Oh, dude, I have like 3 cases I have to go back and do over. The one with Grosvenor McCaffrey I have to go over because I'm like, you have to go to a bar. You have to go back to the bar before you go to Central Police Station to get a specific clue that you use in an interrogation. Like, it's so annoying, dude. I want to get 5 stars, but...
Or like the one, like when you're interviewing, like the two different dudes. You
Yeah.
have to go to one, leave, go back.
That's
to
the one.
other, and then okay.
That's the one, Grosvenor McCaffrey and James Tiernan are the 2 guys that you have to do. Hollywoodland. Oh, we're on Vine.
Dude, sometimes I do like go up on the streets and like
There it is.
I instantly think of GTA. I'm
Yeah,
like,
same, dude. Yeah, when you go over like the 6th and 7th Street ducks and shit,
Yeah.
dude, it looks just like GTA. But this was before GTA,
Yeah.
so GTA looks like this. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is, I guess, like they try to make it a real portrayal of LA, where, you know, Los Santos is like
Yeah.
its own thing, kind of, but it's inspired by LA. I like Los Santos. I kind of wish this was Los Santos, but I am glad that it is like the real LA.
LSPD.
Oh shit! You idiot! And then he's gonna stop.
Yep.
What the?
I'll just wait. Nah, you can't. You got
Idiot, man. I'm right there. Dude, I keep like thinking of so much shit. Like if they made NY Noire or Chicago Noire or like LA Noire too, like features they could like, you know, when you go to like call R and I, like there should be a button where you could tell your partner to like pull the car up to this spot, like wherever you're at, your partner will pull the car up to this spot, like or
I would
like
love
bunch of shit.
I would love like they did like the same like time.
Yeah.
Just do the other dude that
Come
he's
on,
on.
sister.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah,
Triple
service. Boom. Perfect.
Who's his partner in the first?
Fiance, really?
Bukowski, yeah. Like that'd be cool if like you did Bukowski.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're Bukowski, so
Yeah.
you team up with Phelps in the first.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And then,
in one of the, I don't know if it's like later in these missions or if it's one of the extra DLC missions. Like
You see both
him
of them.
and
Rusty.
And Rusty
I
are like
just
partners.
did that as you were on your way
Yeah.
over here. That's this
So
case.
that's cool. That means he got to be like partners with Rusty too.
Yeah.
Welcome,
You
sir.
got promoted to homicide.
I'm sorry. Are you a
Yeah,
resident?
That's it.
He's like, I heard, so I see you got promoted to homicide. If he's partners with Rusty, right? Yeah, Rusty's like the veteran homicide. You know. Nice, good call about that trophy, dude. I wouldn't even have been thinking of that. Because it's a hidden trophy, too.
Yeah.
Did you do the street crime where you see the dude, Marlon Hopgood, running around with the camera?
Put your hands in the air!
Like, taking pictures of, like, girls' up their skirts and shit.
Where was this?
It's just a random street crime. The dude Marlon Hopgood from the film studio,
Yeah,
the dude with the camera. Yeah, because I always try to respond to everyone that I get. What the fuck? Oh, come on.
You went on.
Oh, there.
Give it up, LAPD!
And then, dude, I need 12 more cars, I think.
That's it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have, I hope I can find a new one so I can show you.
Phelps always falls.
I know, dude falls for it every time.
On the wall?
Every time. Nah, he's not there. Does the Vince McMahon one. He ain't behind there.
Looks like he got you good.
Wow.
Yeah, he really packs a wallet.
Really packs a wallet.
Under your
Yeah,
own
no
steam,
shit, Phelps.
miraculously.
You ding-a-ling.
He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was our net?
He's coming around too. He's all hopped up.
Damn.
Good time to get some answers.
Speaking of smoke, what did he have? Like a stick or something?
Yeah.
Missing something, Henry?
I've seen this dude been hit with bullets through his
Yeah,
neck.
yeah, through his neck, and he eats them.
Eats them.
Yeah,
With a
that thing
wooden stick.
lights out, lays him the fuck out.
Fucking vampire, dude.
That's funny. I wonder if there's clues here. Sounds like it. Yep.
I can get rid of the bullets and walk away, but if you start beating with a wooden stick, I'm a
Don't hit me with a stick. Just don't hit me with a stick. Shoot me all you want, just don't hit me with any sticks. Yeah, we know you're
You
going
told
to
Heather
Mexico
you're
City.
honeymooning without her?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we were standing outside the door when you were buying the ticket.
Vacheron
Came in,
Constantine.
door, set it before.
It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present for my parents.
A likely story.
Likely story. Scoundrel.
Haven't heard that before.
Dude, do you see me missing something right now, Henry? Do you see me missing something? I just want to hit you so bad
my
right
God.
now. I just want to hit you so
Where
fucking
is
bad. Dude, where is Phelps' hat?
Give me my fucking hat.
Where's Phelps' hat? Dude,
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
he's pacing back and forth. I want my fucking hat. Where the fuck did you put my hat? You son of a bitch.
Mr. Arnett, you're lucky I'm on the job.
You're lucky I'm on the job, you son of a bitch.
Right,
so I'm gonna punch you. Face. Jesus. Alright, answer some questions.
Had to get professional real quick.
Yeah, get professional. You're a puss.
Professional burglary ring.
We know all about the jewelry ring.
Yeah,
You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
That's another likely story from a scoundrel.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Easy. Easy. I could prove it very easily.
Why? Here's why.
I could prove it just like this.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when.
She plays the good girl. She does a good job at it, but
desperate for money.
She's looking awfully
no matter how much
evil
revenge,
right
she
now.
always wanted more.
What's your motive for the Randall murder?
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. She could marry Heather if she had to. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because of the train ticket.
Train ticket.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
It's true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
I wanted to
You
marry
want the
Heather.
truth, or you want me to tell you that?
I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face.
It's not
Paid
true.
Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson? What is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry.
See the new like dope
I'll
and
stand
stuff.
by you if you'll only tell the truth.
They like updated it.
There
Did
is
that?
no
Nice. They
Henderson.
give everybody these like keys.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't
There's like a
lie.
story out.
I
Like
can't
where you can like
remember.
get like drop car character.
I don't keep a list
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
this.
there's only like a couple at a time.
Yeah.
These keys, you can go to the list of all of them, and then like use these key
Oh,
items
nice.
to like unlock that mission if it's not like.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman.
Universal
You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman.
You could play those.
She was crazy about
That's
Julia.
sick, yeah.
Yeah.
She could get him to do whatever she wished.
That's
She
sick.
threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Smoke.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Yeah. First, you're gonna go upstairs and get my fucking. I wanna punch you so fucking bad. I wanna hit you so hard. I wanna hit you as hard as I can fucking
I've never
possibly
wanted
punch
more
you.
than anything in my entire life.
Than to punch you right now.
Right in the face, right now.
Damn, interrogate Dr. Stoneman. So it's not over? Holy hell. In a handbasket. Dr. Stoneman. Let's get this son of a bitch.
Yeah. He's going to jail too.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend.
Really?
Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit
Good
in?
one.
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there
Hey,
like a
like
drunken
I-
sailor.
Next time
It's gonna
you
be
can take
so
the
hard to
bummer,
get
boy.
all these.
I
I
didn't
should have
buck-
got out right now. Why did I get out right there? Yes! 84 out of 95. I need 11 more.
Hudson super shit.
Dude, I can't believe that was a car I needed. That's so crazy. What the f... No. Wait. I need to check that.
Out of the fucking...
It's just like, literally, I mean, I don't even do it that often, but I'll stop. Like, if I see a car that I think I need, I'll stop and check it, like, you know.
Try to get on the trolley?
Yeah, I have, actually. If I'm in a parking lot, I'll check all those. When you come out of a building, sometimes cars will be parked on the side of the street, like, you know. I'm pretty sure I got all the convertibles. I don't have any more secret cars, I think.
Goddamn maniac!
Whoops. Whoops.
Goddamn maniac.
My bad, I was expecting it to fucking trigger me, man.
You just don't know with Phelps. He can be cool.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna stop, and he just keeps going, man.
He could drive perfectly with a lady in the back seat. Or he'll drive like an absolute maniac. That was funny. I think I've already been here, that's the reason why.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
You like the button hit start.
Yeah.
And then it comes up like this,
Oh,
like
damn.
quest events.
Damn.
Whatever. This is the portal of memories.
Oh shit. Yeah.
505. Yeah, so like these ones, like it's the list of like every one that they've ever had.
Damn.
But it costs like these things, these little keys, and then you can do it with.
Do you get?
Earth.
What are they for? Drop characters?
Like yeah, like most stories have like drop characters like in their events or something if you want. Like
yeah.
If you
Hang
want
on a moment, sister.
You could also do like challenges too, like for
Tell him
medals.
it's Henry Arnett.
Oh no!
Tell him it's urgent.
Everybody.
I
that
can't
goes
do
to
that.
the-
Tell him.
That's sick.
Or I'll charge
I
you
don't
with
see
obstruction of
That's
justice.
perfect.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come. Tell us the truth,
I
Doctor.
told you never to.
Not Henry Arnett. Colt Phelps. What's up?
I'm so glad you came.
What's up?
Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did
You
these
sound
robberies?
creepy right now, bro.
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under
Not
arrest.
with that attitude, bro. Grenades.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Slap the cuffs on him.
Done.
Oh, hell. Oh, dang.
Didn't see that coming.
No, definitely didn't see that coming. Holy shit.
Is he dead? Saying that shit.
Is he dead? Well,
Operator,
that's
give
a
me
wrap.
R&I.
What's up, Mr. Panda? What's good?
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski
Messages.
says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler.
What? Oh, former wrestler. Hell yeah.
Apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective
Of course.
Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Oh, Willie. That's the infamous Willie.
I'm a big
Let's
fan.
try and
Mr.
wrap this
Wolf.
up then.
Hello, Mr. Wolf. I'm a big fan. I've seen all your work.
Wolf helps a lot of wrestling.
All right, that's okay. Can't view that.
Is this 40? Is this like what, like 47?
47, yeah.
47.
1947, yeah. Yeah,
So
because
who were the wrestlers like then?
I think it would be the. I think he might have just been starting. Yeah, he might have just been starting. I think it was what's his name?
That old boy really fell for that.
The original Nature Boy.
Buddy Rock.
Yeah, Buddy Rock. And then Gorgeous George.
You throw it
Gorgeous
all away
George.
for a woman?
Okay.
Life has a way of making.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Quite
Yeah, and then I
romantic,
think the
Phelps.
original Nature Boy was
Stick
back
with the
then, too.
percentages. Broken hearts are for
Oh my
chumps.
god, I was watching.
You're talking from experience.
Whoa.
It was.
I certainly am.
Scott Steiner was
Oh,
like.
I like women
saying
as much
shit
as
to
the
Ric
next
Flair
guy.
about, like, taking his aim.
Long
Like,
as they're in
Yeah.
the place and
Whatever.
doing
Yeah.
what they're told.
Dude, I was watching a video of.
He beat him. He wrestled him for that.
WCW, like video game.
Yeah.
You know how like when you put on your character, they say something. He's like, yeah, pick
Yeah,
me.
Dude, I watched that video. Thunder and Nitro. Dude,
Yeah.
I had Thunder back in the day. I remember all of them.
Scott Steiner's.
Yeah.
thing, like he said two things that were straight biting off somebody else. He's like the biggest biceps.
Yeah, the largest arms in the world.
Yeah.
He said the largest arms in the
I was
world.
like, that's Hogan.
Yup,
And then
that's
he said-
Hogan.
He said something else, and I was like, that's.
Yep.
He called him something.
I forget, dude. Yeah, I forget. Yo, I had Thunder on PlayStation. Way back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost positive that Ric Flair wrestled Buddy Rogers for that name.
The Nature Boy.
I could be wrong. I could be just like a rumor, but damn, that was really close. That was like right around the corner. Nixon.
He's around here
Nixon
somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica. Find the game well and have the commander set up a brag. We want the area closed off.
Galloway.
We'll take this out.
Bukowski and Rusty. Yeah.
And Finbar.
Finbar Galloway.
G-Way.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one.
Harmonica playing wrestler. Elias,
Keep
maybe?
your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to vote on us.
Am I supposed to be... Okay.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
I do.
And he's good at the harmonica.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wonder where Madam K is. No, not Madam K is.
Ain't no your boy no true meaning of the blues.
Hutchinson. Reckon I might.
Good, my brother.
Where the hell? Bavarian bread? Definitely
Sure,
nothing.
fine, look.
Oh, it's an alley. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's this. There goes Mr.
I
Panda.
should have figured that shit.
Oh, he's got
Wilson
a-
Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh shit. It's a harmonica, it's a harmonica.
It's a harmonica.
He's got a gun.
Cole Phelps shooting it. Shooting first, asking questions last.
Yeah, you start to mess with your gun, start shooting.
It's like, I mean, if you're gonna pull a gun out, we're in the 40s.
I have a hidden ability, a keen ability to sniff out pussy.
I can smell a pussy.
From 10 miles away.
Oh, Hollywood, with the Hollywood land sign in the distance. Whoa.
There's another trophy.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna climb the tower. This
Yeah.
tower. You have to before shooting him, shoot every letter off the tower.
Off the tower, okay.
Like you'll shoot it and it'll like explode.
Okay.
They're like lights.
Okay. Word, dude. Good looking. I wouldn't have known about that shit either.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, like you'll say like just keep going with the
Okay.
mission. It's not like something you can miss.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless you grew wings.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, all these.
Yeah, now kill that motherfucker.
Fucking A. Shoot everything nice. Already put a couple in him. Come on. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it when it hit him.
Really picked
That's
this
the
spot
second
for
time.
it up here, didn't he?
You ruined my shirt. I don't give a shit about that. The actual bullet. I'm just pissed you ruined my suit.
I saw her on the slab. So
You ruined
looked
my
like she
shirt.
was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Ran the broader.
You had that impact on a lot of people.
Christ, it's cold.
The fighting one.
Yeah,
You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink. Do you now?
Yeah.
That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Roy, you piece of up. Nice. It's a gold trophy.
8 million smokes.
That's a gold trophy. Complete the naked city. Nice. 5 stars. Yeah.
5 star. 5 star. 5 star.
5 star.
5 star. 5 star.
Alright, word.
Naked city case.
Thank you for watching. And, I'll see you later. What did he say? Shit. I'll see you now, or I'll see you another time. I was gonna start doing that.